Hello everyone, my name is Mehdi Kordnavasi. This is the fifth movie of Chapter 4, Thinking IT Through Service Strategy in the ITIL concepts. In this movie, I will talk about one of the most important key of success, and it is the business relationship management. Getting friendly with your customers. That's the golden key of success. Business relationship management pretty much does what it says on the tin. It aims to build a relationship with the customer. Why would you want to do that? Surely customers are best kept at arm's length, aren't they? Well, I argue that you need to know what your customer wants. Service management is all about identifying what customer need, agreeing it with them, and then delivering the service. So it all starts with the customers. Business relationship management has a duty of care to customer. It makes sure that the needs of customers are taken into account in all service management activities to ensure that customers will be happy with the outcome. In ITIL definition, the purpose of business relationship management process is twofold. The first is to establish and maintain a business relationship between the service provider and customer based on understanding the customers and their business needs. And the second is to identify customer needs, utility, and warranty, and ensure that the service provider is able to meet these needs as business needs change over time and in different circumstances. So the business relationship management process provides a focal point of customers in order to identify opportunities to provide value to customers in the form of a service. These opportunities may be identified by the customer, such as the launch of a new business product that needs the support of new service. Opportunities can also be identified by IT provider. For example, the use of emerging technologies such as cloud computing services that may allow the customer to perform business process more effectively and efficiently. The service provider must understand how the customer's needs change over time, and the business relationship management process will provide this information. Business relationship management needs to be pragmatic. It must ensure that customers' expectations do not exceed what customers are prepared to pay for, and that the service provider can actually meet the customer's expectation before agreeing to deliver the service. In this section, it's important to be clear of the distinction between the customer and the user. A user is a person who uses the IT service on a day-to-day basis. and a customer is someone who pays for the service or agrees the level of the service.
In the digital age, where technology is key to business success, enterprise IT is often marooned on its own island. Largely cut off from the front of the firm, IT is overworked, providing critical back-office services. Meanwhile, in the business, executives get together to make strategic decisions and plan change without inviting IT to the key discussions. Or, looking outside in, they even bypass IT completely, securing services from their own external cloud vendors. While business people love consumer IT, they have learned that talking to enterprise IT is difficult, so they don't do it until they want something specific. This is frustrating because it doesn't matter how hard or smart IT works. When IT is not a partner in the business, it can't add as much value as it should. At the same time, the advent of powerful outside-in technology is also reshaping choices facing enterprise IT, and IT executives must move with this change. Since 2006, LEF have been researching the business relationship management area and delivering experiential BRM training based on our research findings. We now offer an outside-in BRM course with new cases and role-plays from firms coping with new disruptions affecting IT. This is intense, like being in an ocean race. Our experienced, seasoned practitioners deliver an experience that will change you. Participants develop the leadership, presence, and interpersonal skills common in high-performing consultants, the skills that you need to develop relationships in the business. IT people are smart, but they often lack the right brain skills around risk-taking, urgency, and interpersonal politics that the business values. The effective BRM understands that their job is also a performance. You need to create positive experiences with your partners in the business, so that when you walk into a room, people are happy to have you there, and not just for IT questions. Then you can operate in the business with much more impact as a partner, a promoter, and a peer for IT. This is not for everyone. It is a challenging program where you learn to take risks and show up better. Indeed, many business relationship managers who have been through our course have now been promoted into the business. For enterprise IT, BRM is about securing a meaningful role for the future. BRM wins back IT's seat at the leadership table, not only adding more value and delivering better projects, but even helping to design the product as IT gets closer to the front of the enterprise.
Okay, let's talk about the customer portfolio. A customer portfolio is a database or a structured document used to record all customers of the IT service provider. The customer portfolio is the business relationship manager's view of the customers who receive services from the IT service provider. So, the customer portfolio is a resource that provides details of all the customers to whom you provide services, a useful source of information. The customer portfolio is defined and maintained as part of the business relationship management process. Customer agreement portfolio. In ITIL definition, a customer agreement portfolio is a database or a structured document used to manage service contracts or agreement between an IT service provider and its customer. Each IT service delivered to a customer should have a contract or other agreement that is listed in the customer's agreement portfolio. The benefit of customer agreement portfolio is that everything is in one place. This means that the service provider can review and compare its commitments to all its customers. The activities of business relationship management. There are two overarching activities of business relationship management which encompass all the activities of business relationship management. The first is to represent the service provider to its customer through coordinated marketing, selling, and delivery activities. And the next is to work with service provider management and design coordination to ensure that the service provider's response to customers' requirements is appropriate. This process facilitates customer advocacy throughout the life cycle. Business relationship management is not a single end-to-end process, but a number of sets of activities performed in response to a particular trigger. The type of activities these are depends on the trigger and the situation. For example, if the customer contacts the business relationship management requiring a change to be made to a service, the business relationship management will facilitate the completion of a request for charge or RFC and submit it to the change management process. Initiating business relationship management. There are many triggers for the business relationship management process. However, there are some important occasions in which business relationship management needs to get involved. It's important the customer has a point of contact for all requests, be they requests for new services or charge or other requests. The use of the business relationship management process should provide customers with the confidence that they have a contact with the service provider and that their requests will be followed up. Opportunities. Customers may have new needs that can be fulfilled by a service, or the IT provider may be able to offer customers an opportunity that they can take advantage of. The business relationship manager will make sure that the customer's needs are explained well and that the IT provider gains a good understanding of the value in terms of utility and warranty that the customer wants to achieve. The RFCs are one of the main methods used by service management to get things done. The RFC forms and as designed by the change management process should be easy to use. However, there will be occasions when the business relationship manager will act as a facilitator to ensure that a customer's requirement is expressed in the clearest way and subsequently understood by the service provider. Complaints and compliments. Both complaint and compliments provide an opportunity for a service provider. Complaints provide a possible opportunity for improvement, and compliments may provide confirmation that the service provider is providing the service as required and is achieving customer satisfaction. In both cases, there should be an agreed method of handling this type of contact with the customer. Let's see the business relationship management or BRM through the service life cycle. The activities of BRM vary depending on which part of the life cycle service has reached. It's part of the purpose of business relationship management to represent the customer's interests through the service life cycle. The following are just a few of the possible activities of the business relationship management process organized by the stage of the service life cycle. The first is service strategy, primarily identifying opportunities, but this can also involve specifying strategic requirements and funding, defining outcomes and business cases, or validating PBAs. The next stage is service design, validating requirements, ensuring the customer is appropriately involved in design activities. And the next is service transition, coordinating customer involvement in service transition, in other words, testing, release schedules, and training. And the next stage is service operation, communicating scheduled outages, providing updates on major incidents, and providing an escalation point. And CSI, reporting service performance, or conducting customer satisfaction surveys, and initiating service improvement plans. We say as a CSI.
Top 10 client relationship management tips. If you want to know how to gain more business out of your existing client relationships, here's a list of top 10 tips for outstanding client relationship management. Here's a list of top 10 tips for outstanding client relationship management. 1. Build trust. Selling is like dating. You won't get very far on the first contact if you try to sell right off the bat. People are a lot more skeptical and informed. You need to build up trust between you and your potential clients. It includes showing them how you understand the challenges they face in their business and how your products/services help them answer those challenges. 2. Build credibility. Use common sense when dealing with clients. We recently had a client whose account reps were oversharing information with clients that should be kept internally. The account reps were hurting their credibility by acting unprofessional. You've got to demonstrate to your clients that you are someone they can trust and someone who knows what they are talking about. That means you need to be knowledgeable and informed about the products/services you sell, your competitors' products/services, and show an in-depth knowledge of your client's industry. 3. Be the go-to person. You want to be one person that customers come to first whenever they have a problem or question about something happening in their industry. Learn as much as you can and stay informed about everything happening that may be important to your clients. Share this knowledge and information with them so that when the time comes for the client looking for a paid answer to their problems, you're the first one they call. Be on your customer's team. 4. Don't be afraid to stay in contact. Many relationship managers are afraid to contact clients on a regular basis for fear of annoying clients. It's a valid concern if every contact you make is a sales pitch. Follow the other tips listed here and you can stay in regular contact with your clients without being a nuisance. 5. Know which clients to focus your time on. You only have a limited number of hours during your workday, so you have to maximize the use of your client contact. If you follow the 80-20th rule, you should be spending 80% of your time with the top 20% of your clients that bring in 80% of your sales. For the rest of the clients, you should have a system to direct them to self-service areas and or an assistant to help them with inquiries. 6. Don't sell solutions, sell answers and results. This is a pet peeve of mine. I cringe every time I hear a salesperson or website talk about their solutions. Don't be that salesperson. Instead, be the one that has an answer to your client's problems or the answer to what they want to achieve. The old story goes, no one buying a drill wants a drill solution. They want to make a hole. 7. Listen and observe your client's pains and challenges rather than pushing a product. I briefly touched on this in the other points, but this one deserves to be mentioned on its own. You need to understand the pains, challenges and goals your clients face so you can align the products/services you offer in a way that resolves their challenges or helps them meet their goals. 8. Don't compete on price. The worst nightmare for a salesperson is competing based on price. This is a no-win situation for you because there will always be someone willing to go the lowest. If a client is on a budget or is asking for a discount, try reducing the services offered or offer a product with fewer features. If you take away from the price, you should also take away from the offering. Other ways to not compete on price is to be able to answer the next 2 questions. 9. Be able to answer, why should your client buy from you? Most sales and relationship managers won't know how to answer this question, or at least not answer it a way that will blow your client away. You should be able to demonstrate to your clients the benefits of your product or service. Basically, you need to tell them what your product/service will do for them rather than just what your product/services does. 10. Be able to answer, how are you different from all the other vendors? Just like tip number 9, this is a difficult question to answer and one that most salespeople don't answer effectively. Both questions are related. To answer this effectively, you also need to be knowledgeable about your competitors' offerings. Your marketing department should be able to help you list out all the ways in which your product/service is noticeably different from your competitors and why this difference is important to them.
Okay, thank you for watching this movie, and in the next movie I will talk about the using technology for service strategy, and that's the last part of this chapter. Thank you.